your ABC 7 First Alert weather forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
Well, we're closing in on that century mark for the feels like temperature anyway. Coming in at 99 degrees right now. Air temperature is at 87. We have an east wind blowing at 11. A good steady east wind is going to keep that sea breeze close to the coast again today. Dew point value at 77. That's steamy. That is really thick and steamy. So the feels like temperature today probably climbing up to about 100, 105. Closer to the 105 mark, no doubt. As we head into 3 p.m., we'll start to see those showers start to work their way into interior. This is almost a repeat of yesterday. Well, they'll work their way into interior sections, and then what we'll notice is that as they kind of work their way closer to the coast, pushed along by that east wind, they'll meet our sea breeze front. The two winds will collide, and then we'll get those thunderstorms roaring through here, coming in at about 5, 6, 7 o'clock tonight. 40% chance of that. Then everything dies out as the storms exit out into Gulf waters, and we're left with a pretty quiet overnight. I think tomorrow morning should be beautiful. You can see all those storms already beginning. Lots of thunderstorm activity over on the other coast. All of this gradually drifting in this direction. We have a little bit more of a southerly wind today, and I think that might allow for a little earlier onset of the showers and thunderstorms compared to yesterday, but not by much. We'll still see them start to build coming in from the southeast and moving off to the northwest. High pressure located just to our north is providing us with this easterly wind, and really it doesn't look like there's any change in sight. Now, maybe as we get into the weekend, we might notice a little bit more of a direct east to west motion as opposed to a southeast to northwest motion. But really, that's about the only difference that I see. The general timing of these storms, the general kind of motion of these west movers in the afternoon, pretty much going to be the same. Continue to watch Disturbance 1. A very small window of time for that to develop. We'll talk more about that in a few minutes, but certainly some rainfall along the Carolina coast is possible. Models are tending to come into agreement of keeping it off the coast, but I still think an additional 2 or 3 inches of rainfall over a 4 or 5 day period for this coastline is probably not out of the question as it lifts north. High pressure, though, remains for us. This easterly wind continues, and it fits into this pattern. Hot, muggy afternoons. We'll look for west-moving storms developing in the afternoons, late in the afternoons, each and every day. And so far, the tropics remain calm for the state of Florida. That's good news. We'll discuss the tropics in detail in the next half hour. Southeast wind switching to the west with a sea breeze at about 10 knots. We'll have 2-foot seas and a light chop on your bay and inland waters. And the forecast shaping up like this for today. 92, a daytime high, 40% chance of rain. Over the next several days, I don't see really much difference here. Right straight through the rest of the work week, everything is going to be pretty much the same. Those late afternoon, evening showers, daytime highs in the low 90s. And then as we head into the weekend and the beginning of next work week, carry on. Same kind of situation. Late afternoon showers and thunderstorms lingering into the evening as they move into Gulf waters. Scott?
All right, John, thank you.